Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Shane Bieber. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Ready to go? And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Laureano makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate, and it's fouled away. Two outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
High fly ball out into left center field. Kwan makes the catch, and that's the third out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the hill, Mackenzie Gore. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Hit in the air, center field. Settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Back, gone. A gigantic blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Josh Naylor. Now a screamer into the outfield. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started, and here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. Here comes a pitch. Meneses starting as the designated hitter, 31 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The Guardians up by a run here at the top of the second. Got him. And there's 2 down. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Yeah, the right-hander deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
The right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
And a pitch. That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Ripped to right, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
The designated hitter,
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Line drive. Thomas makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Brian.
Here's Brian Urquillo. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Robles sizing this one up, calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Miles.
And here is Miles Straw. That's hard hit in the line. Rosario makes the grab, and the inning is over. Guardians strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Kicks and deals. Good eye right there.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 9.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Victor Robles. That one fouled off. Righty delivers. Foul ball there. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Abrams now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nationals leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And a pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
That right there is a ball that's got to be caught. I think he just took a bad angle to it. It gets down, and it ends up being a double.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Flied to right his first time. Hit hard, base hit.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 4-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Doubled in his first AB. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. And he's already singled in this game. In the air, left side. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Will Brennan.
Now, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. Back there. And that one is out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the new arm coming on after the break. New pitcher on now, Yohan Adon. One down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
One out, runner at second. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardian. That one lifted to left. And it gets by him. Coming home. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like
Now
it.
batting,
He hit the
second
ball hard,
baseman,
but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Jimenez, 1 for 2. Now fly ball to right center. On the move to the alley. Rings it in, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland, on to the 4th. Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. Bieber back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Nationals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. Caught looking his first time up. That's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Nothing doing for Washington, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The pitch. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Josh Naylor. On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. Ramirez round second on his way to third.
The right fielder, number 10.
So they're at the corners now. Ramon Laureano digs in for the Guardians. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 9-0. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Hit hard, should be extra bases. One runs in, now a second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead, and that's a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Dylan Floro taking over on the mound.
Number 44, Dylan Floro.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the DH, Will Brennan. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Rocchio.
And now the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 13-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. When you're working with this kind of velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now here is Miles Straw. That's smashed towards center. And there are two down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they tack on 5 runs. We played 4. The Guardians lead it 13-0. Here in Cleveland, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Eddie Rosario. And a pitch. Laureano sprinting after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Rosario goes 6'1", a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2010. And the righty deals. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And here it comes. And he grounds one to the right side. Jimenez tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo.
Garcia.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And the batter now, Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he deals towards first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Now batting.
Man at first. Now it's Nick Senzel. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Laureano trying to get there. Squeezes it. And that is that. So one left for Washington. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. The line to kick the pitch. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. There's a swing and a drive. Flying after this one. That one hops against the fence. Robles quickly throws it in. Runner holds at third. It's second and third to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Right-handed reliever. Hammered. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. 15-0. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Jordan Weems will take over here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Laureano comes up to hit. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Into left center for a base hit. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something.
And that should be extra bases. Laureano around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay to third, caught in a rundown now. Trying to get back to second, but he can't. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. He's already homered here in this one. Lined into right. Out number 2.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Brian.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That one hammered center field. Robles going back to the warning track, makes the catch. 4 runs in the inning on 5 hits. No errors, no one left. We're through 5. Guardians on top, 17-0. Top of the 6th inning, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's the strike. One down, base is empty. The punch out there, 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Lane Thomas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one close, ruled a ball, and that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. A wind in the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Guardians lead this one 17-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw.
The center fielder, Miles Straw.
Weems back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And gone! A towering shot to center. It's 18-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Digging in, Stephen Kwan. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second. Tag, and he's in there.
Getting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. So close to driving that thing out of here down the line and right. Just a little more behind it, and he's circling the bases right now. Still, though, put a really nice swing on it.
So a man aboard. Now it's the second baseman. Base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Now batting.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That was blasted to the moon. That's his third home run of the game. It's 20-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
The left-hander on now, Jose Ferrer.
Now pitching for Washington, number 47, Jose Ferrer.
Base is empty, one away. Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. That one is absolutely belted. Banks off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a double. Fourth hit of the night for him.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
So in now for Cleveland, Ramon Laureano. 4 for 4, 2 doubles and 2 singles. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now here is Bo Naylor. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Runners at the corners, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one ripped. Gone. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 23-0.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead.
Now
Robert Garcia gets the call from the pen.
61, Robert Garcia.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Going gone. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 24-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Ryan Rocchio, the next to hit, pulls that one foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Miles Straw. Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. We're through 6 full. The Guardians lead it 24-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo.
The first baseman.
He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Ramirez makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
And the right-hander deals late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One down, base is empty. Popped up. Ramirez settles under it. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to hit for the Nats, Eddie Rosario. Right side, and foul ball. The Guardians up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, Rocchio. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
No, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
And now, Hebert Ruiz. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Yo, 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man on second, 2 down. To the right side, Jimenez throws to first in time. And that is that. Another scoreless inning. And now that's 7 shutout frames. Guardians on top, 24-0. 4-0. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen
The left
Kwan.
fielder, Stephen
And a pitch. Rips one to right. Thomas makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
now batting second baseman, Andres
Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Cleveland's out front, 24-0. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13, Nick Senzel.
And now up for Washington, Nick Senzel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. The Guardians up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the 8th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh
The
Naylor.
pitch. Ripped on a line. Thomas makes the play, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 10, Ramon.
Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. Garcia, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Puts a bunt down. Flips it out on a bang play, but he made it close.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a ground ball to first. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down. Now it's the Guardians DH, Will Brennan. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now it's going to be, and now the runner breaks for the plate. Tosses to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Here comes the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. That's in there. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Comes up empty.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians get a shutout on the mound.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.